computer.
All right, we are live right now.
Oh God.
I told you, I'm like totally not ready for this, but whatever.
Hey, no, man, they aren't ready either.
I was born.
I mean, they've been waiting on us. I have to re-download that actually. Hold
Great.
on. Yeah. Hello,
Hey
everybody.
guys, welcome
I'm here.
Yeah, we
to I'm Here.
Hold on a second.
It is our guest here.
No,
I'm here.
yeah, I'm here.
Why is Gamor?
Well, I am Gumor. I am Spartacus. So yeah, welcome to Spartacus
No, this is
Weekly.
Patrick.
Welcome to the adventures of SpongeBob, Patrick, and John Squidward.
Oh no. Well, he has the big head.
Wow, low key roasting. With the big head theory. Laugh track here. Alright, so yeah, we're talking about
Hold on.
something very, very
You
curious.
don't know what we're talking
Yeah.
about. Oh, yeah,
That-
find out.
We're gonna play tricks on you. Bloopers. Alright, yeah.
Wait, are we actually live?
Yes.
Yeah, dude, we're
Oh,
actually,
What's up?
are we?
I thought this was a test of the.
No, this
PA
isn't.
system.
This isn't a test. I'm actually like
is-
running the show.
This is a puzzle right here. And you know what has to do with something like puzzle?
Live updated. I'm so happy.
Wow, we're growing. You know, I was actually gonna do like Nana's buried treasure,
Yes.
but I didn't finish.
You
it.
forgot about it. Is what
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah. I went the first like 4 episodes, and then I don't know what happened. Like, what was it during that time? I started it like right before fall,
Indeed.
and then I forgot.
Hold on. I gotta
'Cause,
figure
you know,
out
it was
why
fall.
this is.
We're talking
linked. Hold on. This is linked.
Right after
Connect.
Made in Abyss, and right before Girls Last.
Does
Summer,
that mean this will work?
Land of the Lustrous?
It
I
says that
think
we're
it was okay. It
offline,
wasn't
but
like-
we are online.
I mean, I didn't finish it, so I couldn't give like a great thing.
It
From
says we're
when it
on.
started,
We
it was
are
like- it
live.
was
I
still
can see
building
it.
up.
All right,
Yeah, we're
hold
live.
on.
But
Hold
are
on
we
then.
alive? Welcome
We'll
to
just
this
hop into here.
episode of Black Mirror.
Technology.
All
Try
right.
hard to learn.
Let's go back into this. Bam, bam. Okay. Episode 9 of KU Weekly. Yeah, we've done 9 of these. We have no life.
Wow, you could guess. Yeah, as she has said on chat, it's Mr. Dr. Layton. You can probably guess
Indeed.
what her topic is.
Yeah,
for episode 9.
just letting
well,
you
you'll
know.
have to guess.
Yeah, it.
We're never gonna
It-
tell you. We're gonna show the title card, but you have to use your clues and the hyperlinked images on the screen to figure out what is
Oh yeah.
the final answer.
This is how we are supposed to do this.
You connect
This
the
is
Dora.
Alec.
I want to put Dora the
um,
Explorer as my mystery anime.
Let's
you,
go
you
to the full screen.
really need to show that full.
Yeah, we
slide.
are. Welcome. This is Alec. Once
I'm
again,
back.
he didn't really get a
You
proper
get the worst
introduction.
pictures of me.
So,
Wait, Alec, what are the good?
Tim and I have known Alex since high school, so we're good friends, obviously. So
I'm
we
back.
can
Yep.
totally.
We've known Alex since he was in the embryonic zygote.
They keep promising me free stuff.
Well, more like free stuff, because
That's next season.
We're going-
shirtless and we're going.
Don't come
through
back
the
to
pool.
the. Don't come back to the camera.
Yeah. So.
Make weird noises. Let the audience imagine.
Ah!
Oh, yeah, what are you, MIDI?
When did I buy you McDonald's?
I'm in an elevator.
Yeah, okay, anyways. He's the ex-president of the Chico Anime Club. He will literally watch anything you put in front of him.
I've been
Even-
banished from anime actually, but you know it's okay.
Even Fractale.
Even
Especially-
Basquash. All of
especially
it.
Fractale.
All of Basquash. All 24 episodes.
Sasquatch.
He is really looking forward to One Room 2.
Like a classic garbage.
Can that just be the actual cover of?
Yeah, the one with the Hibiki on it. Yeah. I mean, he's
That would
into
make
fighting
me
games as
really
well.
happy.
Replace it, yeah.
We went into this whole thing where we drove 45 minutes to wait for a dude with a fight stick and he never showed up.
Yeah.
So we ended up going to round 1 instead, so, you know, everything was all according to Keikaku.
It worked out.
Isn't One Room 2 this being done by JC staff this season, you know, coming up?
Who knows?
No.
We'll have to
because Madhouse
find
can't do it
out.
anymore.
I don't know.
You know, Madhouse canceled because, you know, they canceled the project because they don't do They don't do second
I
series.
thought they would be afraid
No,
of me.
no one get here.
Oh
One
my
Punch Man
God.
2, One Room 2. I was making a joke.
Yes.
Close enough.
Two.
Well, straight up, his wife was Aqua.
Yeah, you
Just-
get. That's like a good way to summarize what kind of person you are.
Yeah, no, that's keep
He's
it
wet?
sweet and simple.
And then he physically cannot pass up a Puyo Puyo challenge.
I
Physically.
also have trouble taking pictures of me when my hair is long, which is most of the time. And the few times I do take a picture of myself, my hair.
What hair?
Oh God, you're right.
It's all a wig.
As long as you never tie it, it's
That'd
like
be the best plot
a
twist
man
of
bun.
this episode.
it's our fourth guest.
I just take
Wait,
off
our
my
second
wig.
guest.
Fully
We're all
bald.
guests in this blessed day.
Anyways,
So yeah, Alec will probably be joining us for a lot more
Yeah.
KU weekly
TLD.
shenanigans.
alright,
He's
I'm
trapped
too
here.
free, so I'll be here all the time now.
Free 2 confirmed.
We're on
Welcome
free
to your eternal summer.
I mean, yeah, I mean, if you want to kick off season 2 that way, I mean, I don't mind.
Want to kick off?
I mean, we're getting free season 3 for crying out loud. The summer.
The season just opens with me drowning in a pool.
Yeah, but the Blu-ray is not free. Peppa hands.
What
He's
else?
trying
is
his
on?
best. All right, we're gonna be moving on. Obviously, our topic is Mystery
Wait,
and Mystery.
you can't say that.
What? I thought it was top hats.
As you can see by our top hats.
The topic is top hats.
I was gonna
The
take
top
so sick
hats?
today.
I did not finish these slides, but all right. Spring 2018, we have 2 shows that fit into this category. Obviously, it was
Oh,
just
last period
pictured.
is pretty mysterious.
Well, I mean, if you guys
It's not.
threw it into the freaking slide, it would be here. But
It's-
yeah,
it's a
This
gotcha.
topic is gotcha.
first we'll start out with Lupin Part 5.
Loot box, the
There's obviously
Whoa.
no notes here.
I mean, who doesn't know what Lupin is?
If you don't know what Lupin is, just go and watch Castle of Cagliostro. That's
Just
probably the first
Kill
one.
your. I mean, it's
Go
it's
watch
great.
Hiden no Aria,
That's
technically.
Oddly enough, Lupin's not about a monkey. It's about a spy slash genius.
But
As made
He's
clear
a
of
thief.
late.
He's a
He's a thief.
he's a thief.
The greatest thief known to mankind.
He's the grandson
Of the greatest.
of the greatest thief known.
Oh,
No,
I
well,
mean, Lupin.
because
is the great- and
yeah,
his grandson,
Arsane's Lupin was the
Yeah.
original thief, and so Lupin the Third is his grandson.
who is also a great thief.
Yeah, yeah. So
And it's just him doing episodic thief stuff.
yeah,
You know, it's like Law and Order, except the other side.
I mean, you're not wrong.
as someone who hasn't watched Lupin the Third, how does this compare to other great thief shows like DNA?
And Detective Conan.
He's not a thief in that show.
Detective
it's a
Conan's more the
detective.
other one. I would say Lupin it's always episodic. There's always something to look forward to. Sometimes, because it's episodic, it can hit you in unexpected
Can you
ways.
say it's like MacGyver for people here who don't watch anime?
How would
So
how
it's
do I
an
describe
American
it?
TV
It's,
show?
it's kind of like that.
It's like
except
him, except
if
he's
MacGyver
more-
was trying to steal stuff from richer people,
Except he's
it's
a
like
bad
it's like
guy.
Robin Hood,
Yeah.
where he steals from
yeah.
from people who are worse than him, but he's willing to give it to somebody who needs it more.
Yeah, he never. I don't think he ever keeps.
Or if he
Yeah,
does,
yeah.
it
It's
if
not
it
really.
anybody keeps it, ends up going to Fujiko. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh man,
That's
these
just how
divorce
it is.
papers. Peppa hands.
I mean, well, if you go into Lupin 4, there's
Oh, yoink.
yeah.
Remember, guys, watch the first one. Watch it in order. There is a arc to be had.
Yeah, well, watch the episodes for one series in order. You don't have to watch Lupin the original to understand Lupin 2, 3, and now part
Yeah,
4,
you
then
kinda
part
get the
5.
idea.
You can just kind of hone in on one and just be like, okay, yeah, this is good. But the one thing that I definitely like about this series as a whole is that regardless of which one you're watching, which iteration of Lupin you're watching, the characters are still the same.
Mhm.
Like they never really stray away from what they've done before or how they behave. It's always like, yeah, Lupin's gonna be smart, but he's gonna be weird. And then there's Jigen, who's always the the cool-headed one who knows how to shoot.
It's like Friends.
Yeah, it's like Friends, just for 10 seasons.
Yeah.
Does he get
I mean, it's
bitches?
as long.
He gets Fujiko on occasion.
And he gets hacker girl.
He doesn't
Yeah,
smash.
but I mean, no,
Does he-
yeah.
does
He almost smashes Rebecca Rossellini though. I can talk about. Yeah.
You know, it smashes left and right.
Yeah.
One time it will smash the castle. But you know, yeah, there's a lot to figure that out for yourself. It's a great show, great spy, classic thief show, and it's just like a staple of. Well, is it a staple of Japanese culture?
I would say it's
Japanese
it's
anime.
huge.
It's huge.
It's
in
a
anime.
big. It's a big.
Not-
right
not
up
culture.
with there, the shogunate. You got
Yeah.
Lupin.
Not culture, but you know, with anime culture, it's like a lot of people kind of know who he is.
Yeah. And another fun fact that I just want to bring up: Lupin Castle Cagliostro was directed by Hayao Miyazaki.
Whoa,
It
because
was
it's
his-
iconic.
It was his first like directed piece, which is pretty cool. So if you guys ever
That's
want
how
to
old
see like
it's old enough
where
for it
he
to
started.
be Hayao's first piece. How old is Hayao? You know,
He's
he's
like
old because he tried
70
to
something,
retire like
but-
3 times. Old. It's so old when you retire. You get tired of being retired, so you retire.
So you
from
come back.
retiring. Yeah, he retired from retiring. That's how old he is.
Yeah. So moving on, we have the other one, which is Latent Mysteries, Fantasia. Focuses primarily on Professor Layton's daughter. Catriel.
I mean, do people know who Layton is? If you don't, stop. You need to wake up.
Professor Layton was a series of DS games? Yeah, it was a series of
Yeah.
DS games that had riddles and puzzles that would challenge the viewer or challenge the player.
And a plot that
And-
challenges the player's emotional state.
Yeah,
Your mental and psychological state.
yeah. It's
Nice.
pretty. It's a pretty solid series of games. Like I'm trying to beat them all right now, but
It's like Kingdom Hearts with puzzles and
Yeah.
less action,
yeah, exactly.
more
More
puzzle solving.
sitting down and questioning your life.
Oh,
Like
Layton's like he's a Renaissance man. You know, he's like the most interesting man in
Mhm.
the world with a top hat that's displayed here, and you know he's got soulless eyes that just pierce through everyone. So it just makes him a perfect
It
like
goes straight to the
protagonist.
truth.
I mean, you've seen the movie. You know, there's that scene where he's on the ship. I don't
Yeah.
remember, and he's just standing there, looking
Yeah.
right past like the person they're talking, like I think the girl or someone. I don't
Yeah.
know, someone on the ship.
the Eternal
I-
Diva.
I remember that, and it was just like he was dead,
Yeah.
like inside. I mean, well, it's explained through the games why he's pretty dead inside.
Mhm.
But you know, he's the epitome of stoicism,
Mhm.
stoicosity, whatever it is. You know,
He's just
playing.
stoic.
Very he's Stoic Layton. That's his first name.
I heard this
Not
series
Herschel.
has good puzzles.
Yeah, very, very good.
It's
It
not great
really,
puzzle. It's iconic for its puzzle.
Yeah.
You didn't have like such a great puzzle focused game until Layton.
yeah.
I feel like.
I mean, the funniest thing about, honestly, for me, for figuring out with Layton trivia was the creator of Layton said that he actually got the inspiration from Ace Attorney,
oh,
and he said, I wanted to make a character who wasn't completely stupid,
like
like Phoenix.
Yikes.
So he
I
made
had my
Layton,
inspiration.
and he was like, I just wanted something that.
Roast
I'm
fight.
so
I know.
frustrated.
He's
reading
like,
this
I'm
fucking
so
plot.
mad that he figured it out. Like you go into Professor, or you go into Phoenix, right? And you're like, oh yeah, this person's obviously sus. And like you look around, and you're like, okay, yeah, this, and then you have to go into the trial and be like, this contradicts your opinion. This I'm pressing you on. And then he's like, nah, let's just do puzzles. Like just get all of that out of the way. So
Yeah, for the first game, you know, for all the games, I think he hired like actual Japanese puzzle masters to make
Yeah.
puzzles, and that's why you get like so many of these like design puzzles in one game. It's almost like, you know, you should be paying a lot more for the game than we get, because you know these people, these are some of the greatest puzzles, or
Yeah.
you know, people who make some of the greatest puzzles. Have you ever tried a Japanese puzzle? Yo, they'll fuck you up.
exactly. I mean, I'm not.
You can't read the instructions.
Yeah, I mean, you don't know instructions. You don't know. They'll just give you like a fucking like a
They'll give you like.
pedestal with like a string and like a stuff attached to the rope, and
Yeah.
you're like, untie this. Like, how am I supposed to do this? There's like documentaries of like people trying to solve like these puzzles that haven't been solved for like 10 years.
Yeah. And then this dude's just like, oh, I figured it out. You gotta thread it through here, go upside down, and use the weight this way. You're just like, okay, just accept it, because these guys
Yeah.
are just great at what they do.
It's like one of the first games that really celebrate like Japanese puzzle culture,
Mhm.
I would say, or like that aspect of it.
But I heard this anime doesn't even have Layton in it.
What the fuck?
He shows up in one episode, kinda.
Never mind.
He's coming.
10 out of 10.
They
He made one
revealed,
appearance.
Yeah, he's coming.
Late 10 out of late 10. But yeah, actually, I don't know much about his daughter because she was in a game, but I didn't play that game because it
Yeah.
was one of the most the latest games.
It's probably better if we ask CJ about it because he's the one who definitely played through it.
But they said
he's a
that
gamer
it's true to the game at least, or it sort of
guy. From what I
follows
heard
a lot of
from-
stuff from the game, like the
Yeah.
series. So if you guys have played the game and you're interested in watching it, it's
Yeah.
it's pretty faithful.
Yeah.
Quotation marks. I mean,
They said the
yeah.
characters themselves are pretty faithful, but I think the
Like at the
mystery-
first episode with the brothers, I think that's from the game.
Yeah.
It's taken from the game.
and then there's just some like other ones that could be from the game. Some of them they just add because it's for the anime, you
Mhm.
know. So
But it's worth watching. It's
yeah,
still
it's
very late.
definitely fun.
And classic Leighton, sad fun.
Yes,
It's
yeah.
fun, but I want to die
Yeah,
inside.
it hurts sometimes. It hits you in the feels,
It's
which
good.
I'm like, oh
It's
man,
good sadness.
yeah,
Pepper hands.
yeah. Okay, so Alec looks dead inside. Let's keep moving on.
This is our poster child. This is our example.
Was
for-
I supposed to do something?
No.
Oh, okay.
We had a cue for you.
And you missed it.
It was a mystery.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
okay.
I don't know what
So
that
yeah,
means.
we'll hop into KU recommendations.
Whoa.
Yeah, you can see what I did there. So
We're
yeah.
back again, just like recommendations.
Yep.
In another world this time. Another episode.
In another episode with my recommendations.
In another episode with my smart gun.
All right, let's move. let's see. Yeah. So my pick. I guess I'll start this time because I went last time. So, my pick is Bokodaki Inaimachi, which is erased. If you guys don't know what erased is.
I don't know, man. It's blank.
Yep. Yeah, it's just completely empty. But yeah, the story follows Satoru. He's pretty much this guy who has the ability
33.
to come back. He's 33 when he starts the show. He works at a pizza job, but he has an ability to hop back in time, usually for like a short period of time, to fix like small problems. So like one time this driver fell asleep and was about to hit a kid. He can reverse time and have like grab the wheel, swerve it out of position so it doesn't kill the kid. So he can do like he has this weird like go back ability, but then he read into we won't go into that because that's a spoiler. But the main plot is that he reads about 3 murders that happened to 3 of his classmates when he was really young, and that triggers the hop back in time effect for him. So he goes all the way back from when he was 33 now all the way till he's 8. So now he's an
What
8-year-old
the
kid
fuck?
trying to figure out the murders of 3 of his
It's
classmates.
like a high school slice of life.
Yeah,
And
so
you know,
it was very good. It was a very mainstream anime. It was last year, I believe. It was last
it's
year or 2 years ago.
recommended almost every day.
Yeah, so overall very solid pick. It's I wouldn't consider it an isekai because it's still in the same world, but
Yeah, it's like time.
it's more time travel.
Isa time.
Isekai time.
Time.
What's time in Japanese?
Taimu. No, it's
'Cause, I mean, it could be its own genre. Like, there's a girl who went through time.
Mhm.
There's.
I mean, time
Kimi
travel
no
could be.
Well, is that a spoiler? Well, there,
That's
there's
not.
a.
Well, it's kind of. I mean,
It's
yeah.
my favorite time travel anime.
There's Spirited Away. Well, it's kind of actually that's more of a that's an easy. That's
Spirited
a fine
is
line.
yeah, that's a-
yokai isn't exactly isekai.
Nobunaga Concerto, but just the live action drama, not the anime.
It's isekai if it's live action. Everyone knows that
Yeah.
Death Note live action on Netflix is isekai. There's no way it's the same world. I refuse to believe it.
So overall, I just would recommend it.
Isn't it
Keeps
very
you
sad?
over-
I know
It is
it's
very sad.
heartbreak.
It's hard to watch at times, but it's more like it's not like depression sad. It's more like relief, like happy kind of sad. Like the way how it works is like how can I say? You ride with these characters for so long, and then you're like,
If you
And
read
then
the
they die.
manga.
yeah, you feel with them. Like that's just how it is. But
Man. Well, it's worth checking out. I actually haven't seen it yet because even though I've been putting okay, here's the thing. I've been recommended it like since the end of time, since the beginning of time, since like when I started watching anime because like you said, it is pretty mainstream. I've only been staying away from it because
it's too mainstream.
it'll kill you. I heard all I hear is that
You'll drown
people
in
are
the
like,
mainstream.
what's like Your Lie in April and these other anime that'll fuck you.
I mean, I wouldn't say
Erase is up there. You should try checking that out. I'll say, yeah, let me just kill myself.
I wouldn't say Erased isn't. It
That's-
doesn't
that's
hurt
bad.
that bad.
I
It
didn't feel that shitty.
you feel it, but I wouldn't say it's as bad as Your Lie in April. If you've ever seen Your Lie in April, you understand what pure
Yeah,
sadness
we
is.
need to just like come together one time, just like put a kill yourself spectrum, like a sad spectrum.
That's why I didn't watch Plastic Memories. I was just
Yeah,
like,
the Plastic
I'll
Memories of
pass.
this, like Plastic Memories, Erased, Your Lie in April, and I don't think it was like most of those three. Well, Alpha made it abyss up there,
That one episode.
but it's like
of,
not really sad.
Rakugo.
Oh yeah, Rakugo.
That one, specifically the end
You know,
of the first
The end of the
season.
first season.
Yeah,
fucking
first
cried.
season. It was pretty sad. I was
Like, well, especially with the story, like he does the story and then it's
It's
just like,
pretty sad.
like you can't do that.
I mean, the second season wraps it up. Like,
Yeah.
you don't really feel sad as much. You do like what?
I mean, the end of season 2 was just a good like usher into the
Deaf
next.
girl anime.
He's like, oh, who's the father?
Yeah.
Welcome to the reality show of Rakugo. Who's your daddy?
Just no game, no life, zero.
Oh yeah.
Oh, is that?
I-
I was thinking about doing it, but it was too mainstream. It's like everyone
I
knows
mean,
about Game No
I picked
Life.
a race. That's like the most mainstream pick you
I
can
feel
go
like
for.
most people-
I didn't say it for mystery. I said it for making me sad.
Does it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
makes me sad.
yeah. I mean, I understand. I just watched that recently too.
Oh, yeah.
So let's just move on to Tim Swick, Land of the Lustrous.
All right, guys. So first off, let me point out this is sort of a stretch because mystery. You know, it's these guys.
This made me sad
Specialty.
for multiple reasons.
But it is very sad, and you know what?
It's mysterious.
It is mysterious.
Yeah.
It gets mysterious.
You
So
don't know
it's
what's
one of those
happening.
anime that starts off very cheerful and bright. And I don't know if it's a spoiler or not. I think it's worth mentioning. Like it does.
Winter happens.
Yeah, winter comes. So do I.
Spoiler alert.
Well, it gets pretty wild. It's just like a very headstrong. Actually, I forgot her name. She has blue
Rocks.
hair. Yeah. Okay. First of all,
Phos.
like Phospholite.
Phospholite.
There's like two phos. It's
Yeah.
crazy. Like they're all named after minerals. Basically, this is
Phos.
Steven Universe, but the anime version. Okay, so like they're all variations of gems, minerals, and rocks, except they're technically genderless, but they dress in girls' clothing or women's clothing, and they're all fighters. They all fight stuff. They fight these mysterious cloud people from like a
From the
alternate
moon.
from the moon.
That
Yeah,
wizard
from the
came
moon,
from
you
the
know.
moon.
Yeah, they have. So you have these mysterious cloud people from the moon that can continuously attack like the gem temple or the rock temple. I don't know.
The
It's
Temple.
mineral, the temple, and they keep coming and like all they know is that they fight them. They have to kill them, and they've been successful in staving off all their attacks so far. But every now and then they lose a member of their family, which is like a bunch of rocks. There's like
She gets turned into rocks.
15,
Well, I mean, they're already
16 of them.
rocks.
Yeah, they're already
They
rocks.
get crushed into rocks.
They get
Yeah.
crushed into jewels.
For some reason, they keep attacking them, and they take their corpses or pieces.
Rock
how do you call
bodies.
it? Rock
Rock
bodies.
Turn them
Their
into
formations.
fancy jewelry.
Yeah, they take it and then they bring it back to the world, and they're trying to figure out why. But all they can do right now is
So
kind of just defend their
mysterious.
home. And it seems pretty grim, but you have this girl Phospholite who's like, "Hey man, put me in, coach," because she's like the weakest. All the minerals, all the gems, they
She's
have
the
their
wonder boy.
they have their different hardness, which kind of determines their strength. Like, how much damage they can take, and Phospholite is like the lowest. There's like a scale. There's a
Second
name for it.
lowest.
You can't even
Or
bear
second
it,
lowest,
it's so
yeah.
weak.
Like she can't even hold a sword because it's too heavy and it'll break her arms off. Like she's fragile. Like they're made of rock. So, she knows. I mean, she's weak. So they give her all these other jobs like being a scribe, marking down the history. But she really wants to get in the battle and help her sisters out because, she just watched them die. So yeah, great show to watch. And check it out.
There's so many mysteries. to
There's
it.
a lot of mystery to it. The lore is very
Yeah.
mysterious.
Are they chicks or are they just rocks?
I mean, you find
Why
yourself
not both?
asking a lot
They
of
use male
questions.
pronouns. It's fun.
I mean, I was saying another thing about this is if you want to bring up Crunchyroll awards, it did win.
What did you win though? I actually
It
forgot.
won CGI, best CGI of the year.
Well, you know what?
I mean,
It was
it's
like, there's
the
only
The
one
biggest
really
mystery
CG.
of them all. Why does this look so good?
Yeah, I mean it's beautiful first of all. So if
Yeah.
you know if you're not into the plot, at least just watch it for eye candy, rock candy.
I mean, I don't mind.
It's good and it gives CG hope after watching like what was it Berserk or like Soten no Ken Regenesis,
Yeah.
absolute disasters of CG.
So yeah.
But it's great.
And moving on, we have Alex pick.
Oh god, I did this right.
Yeah, you did this. This is your fault.
Hey guys, I have a recommendation for you. You probably don't remember this one. It's called Go Sick.
Wow.
Came out
I am
like-
sick.
Came out when I was like in high school, I think, 2006 or something.
Wow, you're old.
I'm old.
You're dating yourself, fam.
Yeah.
It's the only one who would date him.
Single again.
I
But
would date myself.
it's a good show.
But
Um,
why? What's it about?
So we have this amazing duo of, it's basically like, it's okay, this is the most like mystery show. Like every couple episodes, like we gotta solve the mystery. What's up? And it follows this tiny blonde girl who's like really smart and stuff, and who can like piece together crimes and murders and why people do stuff. Basically logic puzzles really well. And her little not little, but her little assistant guy who has to like take her around with her because she's freaking incompetent, except she's really good at solving mysteries, but she can't get around without her little Japanese friend to like kind of cart her around a fake, not England, but England ass country. There's a lot of like politics and stuff that happens in the background of this show, so they can't be in England, they have to be in like, it's an English country. And we're all blonde and stuff, except for this Japanese kid who showed up, who's gonna help this little blonde lolly solve mysteries, and
And
it's
they'll speak
actually really
Japanese.
fun. They all speak Japanese, except when you're watching the English dub,
Historical
which is really good.
accuracy as usual.
Yeah, and also they do have really good hats, really good old timey pre-World War I like fedoras and shit, which should really be the theme of this episode because
Fedora the anime.
yeah, it's really good hats. But I like it because, well, one, I just wanted a good mystery anime to recommend to you all.
Yeah, I hear a lot about Ghostic.
You got the classic, like every episode starts with the setup, like, oh, this thing was stolen, murdered, or kidnapped. You know, it's like, then you gotta be all like, oh, the trick is this, the little clue that was shown off in this one episode. Kind of very Sherlock Holmesy at times, except she's a little anime girl instead of some British
You know,
guy.
who doesn't want a little anime girl to be Sherlock?
Yeah, and I guess it's called Gothic because it's kind of like gothic looking. I don't know. I don't know why it was called that.
Yeah,
Some
makes
Japanese
sense. That makes
guy
more
spelled it
sense.
wrong. But she wears a frilly black dress, so even though it's anime, it's like very Western looking as shit, and I kind of like that attitude they give it. And but more importantly, even if you aren't into the mysteries, which I'm into or whatever, if you just keep watching the show, you'll find out that these two characters, the two main characters, have a really good relationship kind of dichotomy. They work off each other really well, and you
Are they
kind of
both
just
female?
want them. No, it's a guy, Japanese guy, and a blonde girl.
Oh, okay.
They're just really well together, and you just want to see them. You just want to see them talk and stuff and solve
Talk?
mystery together.
Not like a bang? No?
Yeah.
No, they have the more like a business relationship.
No, they're very chummy together. It's
Oh, okay,
because
okay,
they're just being thrown around from mystery to mystery, almost kind of just like, we're just gonna do this, or she even quips how like, why do you keep running into mysteries all the time? And he's all like, I don't know, help me out.
I'm just an MC
Yeah.
trying to make it in this dangerous world.
It's
of
really
anime.
cute. Probably cute mystery time if you're into that.
So it's not like super heavy or dark or anything.
Towards the end of the series, a lot of the back plot finally kicks in and shit gets
Oh,
into
wow.
gear. Which is kind of warranted since you've seen these characters for so long and they've finally developed a strong enough relationship to weather the storm that is actual plot.
Wow.
Outside of the episodic mysteries, of course. But yeah,
I guess
go
we'll
sick.
check it
Go
out.
watch it. It used to be on Crunchyroll. This is the big reason why I recommended it. It got taken off of Crunchyroll for some reason, and you gotta find some other way to watch it. I don't know. Maybe it's on Amazon or some shit.
Amazon
It's
strike.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go
that's
check
gone.
it out.
It's
Go
gone
find it
Please.
online.
Go
It's harder to
check
find
it out.
now. Yeah. It's also really cute. But
Go sick is so sick.
All right.
So
Let's
next
transition. We got a lot of talk that people wanted us to engage in harder conversation. So we will actually be bringing up anime debates now. If you guys don't know what those sprites are from, it's from Ace Attorney, but it is the Haruhi episode.
Oh, okay.
Best mystery anime ever.
Exactly. Why are we watching the same episode 8 times in a row? That's the real question. But anyways,
That's a mystery.
I have a preset topic. These guys don't know what it's about, and I'm just gonna pretty much just have them
I'm
fight
ready
it out.
to get heated.
Is this a thing?
It's gonna get heated.
Oh.
But I'm willing to chime in as well.
responsible.
Let's agree immediately.
No,
And
if
we'll
you
see what
guys
our
agree
stance is.
immediately, this is
Okay.
kind of
We'll
it's
debate
on the
why.
fence because
Yeah.
I'm totally down to hop on the other side of you two.
Legal
I'm
age
ready
of
to
law.
act
All right, let's go.
controversial.
Would Leighton bring Lupin to justice? If Lupin did a crime and Leighton were to pursue him, would you be able to catch him? You can bring up any character from any timeline, which is totally fine, including crossover games. So you can go over how Leighton knows Phoenix Wright. You could go over how Lupin knows Conan. You can go over how, like all that other extra stuff. You could go into Catriel, Elfindi Leighton. You could go into anybody and bring that up.
Yo, where's my boy Magic Kaito?
So what do you mean, like who's better, or like who would?
If Lupin did a crime and Leighton were after him, would Leighton be able to catch up to Lupin?
I mean, he would be. I don't think Leighton would.
Leyton solves puzzles. He doesn't solve crimes.
But he does solve mysteries.
Oh.
If
Yeah,
it-
but I don't think. Well, let's see here.
Yeah, but like, what
I
if
feel like-
Lupin just straight up jacks
No,
something?
it'd be
That's
a
not
thing-
a mystery.
it-
That's just an escape.
I think it'd be like, where Lupin would do something that inadvertently affected Leighton, and Leighton was like, okay, I'll figure this out. He finds him and they meet up, but they kind of have like this interesting discussion, and then Leighton would they wouldn't work together per se, but they're kind of like just two forces of different fields who are like immovable object and unstoppable force. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's basically Death Note, except for magic.
Except with mind.
There's this whole
Yeah.
chapter where Lupin just erases his memories and works with Leyton to find Lupin.
I mean, it totally depends on what side of the argument you want to go for. Like, if you're going for brute force, straight up Lupin's gonna win. Like, Lupin with Jigen, Goemon, and Fujiko could probably end up like,
I mean,
if they wanted to, they could straight up shoot Luke in the face.
okay,
Like,
okay. Did Lupin like
yeah, I mean, if
steal
we're talking
something,
like numbers.
or is he just trying to? Is Leyton just trying to catch him?
let's just say
If we're
Lupin
talking like in a
stole
1v1
something.
battle, if you're
'Cause,
thinking
like, it's
a 1v1
really important, like,
battle,
okay.
Like of wits.
I think it'd be balanced. Also,
Yeah,
like combat.
exactly.
Also combat.
Also, yeah,
Leighton's
you have to
proven
consider that.
He's got
Yeah,
sword fight. He's
yeah.
What if?
Leighton has fencing in his.
and you
in
don't
his
know what he has
past,
in his
right?
hat.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get
yeah,
real
too.
slippery slope on you, but just what if he stole Luke? Okay, Leyton wouldn't be
Okay.
able to do anything.
Luke's
He'd
a
be
prime
all like,
I think
"Who do I talk to?"
Leighton has Flora, and he could also work
Emmy.
with Alfindi and
Emmy.
Catriel if need
Emmy.
be. Oh yeah, and Abby.
Emmy.
Emmy.
OP.
Yeah. So I mean,
Emmy's a great counter to
Yeah, his backups.
Lupin's team.
Exactly.
I can
He
see
has
Emmy.
ults.
Emmy could actually stand up to like what's it? I'd say more G. I mean,
What
Emmy's
if-
more like the Lupin in the Leighton series than
Mhm.
Leighton is.
But what if he
Yeah.
stole the hat? He couldn't do anything.
he always keeps a
You
spare.
know, you get sentimental Leighton, and he gets
Still a
younger
hat.
Leighton.
Yeah.
The
Dude, what if he
stronger
wears
Leighton.
the hat?
What if he becomes the hat?
He is the
What
hat.
if Luke was in the hat all
He was
along?
inside, he was hiding in the hat
It was
this
a
whole
magic
time.
trick.
But yeah.
It's just a longer head.
I don't
No.
think he'd pull it off.
So you don't think Leighton, with his crew, regardless of whatever timeline, would not be able to
I don't
catch
think Lupin would hurt Leighton because he's not the type of guy to do that, and I don't think Leighton would arrest or, get way too involved with Lupin. Like he'd figure out everything about Lupin, but they kind of just stay away from each other or kind of like agree because they're like both at the top of their game. So it's like I'm pretty sure they both know each other, assuming they're in the same universe, and it'd be like, oh yeah, nice to meet you, and it'd be like two gentlemen kind of thing where it's like you agree, not like what was it Justice League where it's
Yeah.
like
We're just gonna
we're
be edgy.
agreeable. It's like they're just there. It's like it's like a duel kind of thing, but maybe they're both trying to figure out. They're racing to figure out something like a mystery or like
Okay,
like-
yeah. If it were a race to figure
like
out,
Leighton's there for like a keepsake, like a family
Yeah.
heirloom sort of deal that's like really important to someone.
Mm-hmm.
You know, maybe to him, or something. You know, someone he knows, like Luke's mother or father.
Yeah.
Like, you know, there's a mystery in this like very rare
Yeah.
part, and here it's like a treasure or something.
Yeah. The
And
same thing
someone
with
someone
Lula.
calls Layton, come over there. But then, like, you know, because Layton only usually does like huge missions
Cases, yeah.
because someone asked him to, or like it's something that he can't avoid. And then Lupin, you know, he hears about it because, you know, it's Lupin. He'll hear about any treasure. It's like, so they both hear about it at the same time. Some event suddenly resurfaces, and they're like, all right, now we're gonna race that. So now we're talking like what they're both good at, which is like getting there first. You know, Lupin
Yeah.
is a thief, and it's really his goal is to get the thing. And, you know, people know him for like being violent or killing or not. Well, yeah, he does kill people. But
He does, yeah, but it's not often.
Yeah,
Like,
and he, you know, but they're just like in the way. You know,
Draws
it's the
the
same with Layton. I'm sure Layton's beat up plenty of people.
yeah,
Also, I'm
Layton's
sure
definitely fought.
he hasn't killed people.
I don't think he's killed anybody.
What?
See, that's,
No, he
that's the
hasn't.
edge
You see, here's,
Lupin
like-
has over him, dude. He won't pull that trigger.
Well, Layton's not afraid to kill someone.
Yeah.
Oh.
But he tries not to. Just like
Yeah.
Lupin. He's like, Lupin, you know, because, you know, Layton's been through it. Like, Layton, because you're talking about, like, if you've seen the movie where he's against Escalade.
Oh yeah,
The
yeah.
robot.
The Eternal
and
Diva.
He falls off the robot. You know,
Yeah.
You assume he dies, basically.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's to
Oh.
be solved at a later time.
He
Yeah.
was alive the whole time.
Yeah.
Descalade. Yeah, okay.
What a great character.
But yeah, honestly, I think that if these two
But if they race.
were to race to get something,
Yeah, I think that's when it gets close. Like, they
Yeah.
would run into each other at the end, kind of deal.
yeah.
I
But I think the
Lupin would still
yeah.
win, in my opinion.
I
he
think
would
what if
win.
Lupin can't open a certain thing that only Layton can? Like, for example, if let's just take this into the terms of the Eternal Diva, for example. He wants to find the lost city of
Whatever that was.
spoiler. But essentially Lupin's like, okay, there's an underwater city, there's definitely treasure, right? But the only way to unlock it is to have the skill that Layton happens to know. So would they work together to figure out? Well, Layton would do it regardless to figure out the
Yeah, I
mystery.
feel like they can do it like Lupin would sneak in.
Yeah.
I'm just here to solve puzzles.
Well, Layton just wants to figure out what the final
Yeah,
like.
Layton works fast
is.
too. So it's like, assuming they're going like, they have their own means to get to something. I do think like, they are pretty balanced,
Mhm.
and it could go either way depending on how the situation goes. Like you said, if Layton has an advantage, or if Lupin has an advantage to start with.
Yeah.
But if it's pure like they both don't know,
Well,
then,
Stardust asked, "What is this?"
you know, that's what we're all trying to figure out because
Like a
today's
debate or
episode.
something?
Is mysteries.
Whoa!
Whoa!
No, but it's we're pretty much discussing if Layton and Lupin were to go after the same treasure, who would get to it first.
You know,
Considering that both these two are
eh,
they're very good at what they do. I mean, Layton can solve certain like riddles and puzzles, and Lupin's equally as smart, but he also has
You know, see,
some ability.
Lupin's more like he's more clever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's like more of like the witty, clever type. I mean, he is smart too. He picks up on stuff pretty quickly, and you know, he has experience to deal with like certain puzzles and certain problems. Rest in peace, man.
I'm sorry about that.
We'll
my
take
dude.
your imaginary bits.
Here's the thing, though. The title clearly states, "Would Layton bring Lupin to justice?" And
Lu-
in
so
this
the-
scenario, that doesn't happen. He
Yeah,
lets
I
him
mean,
go.
wouldn't-
He's
yeah.
like, "That was some good mystery solving, buddy. I'll see you later."
but if you could, okay, well,
You know, because it's not. Well, I mean, we're talking like Layton's not. You know, he's not a detective. So we kind of,
yeah.
for the sake of the argument, for like a more accurate discussion,
we
it's like we
will
change it
cross
to like them
crossovers.
going for the same
Yeah.
treasure instead of like trying to
I'm
apprehend
just saying
each
this
other.
crossover ends with Layton letting Lupin go because he's a pushover.
I don't think it's because I think it's out of his jurisdiction.
He doesn't
Yeah.
want to ruin that
Okay,
status
okay.
quo of the
What if-
respective
No, but like you'd have a
series.
really
Yeah.
sick like collab at that moment because then you'd have what's it the
Zenigata,
Zenigata against the detective. Oh, the head of the yard.
the head of the
What's his
Scott,
name?
the freaking dude
Yeah,
with
the
the
mustache.
mustache.
Like those two would like run into each other. They work together.
Yeah, those two would work together
You have
to
think they
bring
would-
down Lupin, and the other one would be down to try to catch up with Layton and figure out what that whole thing.
like
is
there'd
all
be a
about.
huge.
I think
like,
they would
you know-
try to work together, but ultimately like get in each other's way constantly.
I mean, I could see like Luke and Jigen having a really nice
Yeah,
dynamic.
yeah. I
Like,
think that'd be
Jigen's like,
hilarious.
shoot a kid, and he's like, "Hey, what's that?"
Baseball.
It'd be something, and then Emmy and and maybe Luke and what's the sword guy again?
Luke and Goemon.
Goemon.
Yeah.
Maybe Luke and Goemon, but then Emmy and Jigen, or Emmy and Fujiko.
Emmy and Fujiko might work.
I really want
See.
Luke and Jigen.
Luke and Jigen.
Luke-
It's pretty funny. Like it's
Like,
you
oh,
just
jeez.
stop bothering me, kid. It's like
What kind of gun is this?
Like no, you have a situation like okay, so they're going to this temple, right?
Yeah.
Like those two, like, and then they're butting heads, but then they split up, and then each character from the members like they get paired up together
Yeah.
in like different rooms, and they have to like try to meet up at the center of the temple and figure out stuff. So then you end up with like these forced collabs,
Yeah.
these dynamics. You have Luke, Jigen, Leighton, Lupin,
Fujiko, Emmy.
Fujiko, Emmy. Who's going on? Yeah,
He gets Flora.
that'd be pretty funny.
They're both
Yeah.
awkward. they don't talk.
Because it's a girl. And it's like I like it. And then it's what was it? Detective. I keep thinking it's Detective Gumshoe. It's Scotland.
Gumshoe is from
Scotland Yard guy.
Scotland
and
Zenigata.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty much most of the people you need. I don't think they need a hacker girl.
They don't
Yeah.
need them. They don't need Catriel or anyone else.
We only
but-
had one hat.
Yeah, see, this guy's the only one with a hat because
used to
he's
cosplay.
Leighton. Yeah.
I used to cosplay Leighton because
Yeah.
he's a cool dude.
I'm surprised you didn't have like a Luke cosplay ready here. For
I don't
You know,
because
I wouldn't wear a Luke hat because I'm
or
not
like a
I'm not
Lupin
blue.
cosplay or something.
This is a Lupin cosplay.
yeah, he's a master of disguise.
Yeah, he's got disguises, man.
Yeah.
So yeah. Did you eat already? No, the answer is no, and I'm probably not gonna eat by the time I get home. So
I
Well,
had
if
one of
it-
those
hey, you can eat
little,
when you get to my house.
veggie
yeah, so
rolls
we'll
from
probably end up eating there.
Costco.
So that was it for anime debate. We're gonna probably bring this up every
what's our
week.
conclusion?
Our conclusion is that Leighton wouldn't be able to catch Lupin, but if they were to race at the same time, it's pretty much dead
actually,
even.
I want to
I
say
think he could catch him,
but he would let him go. Yeah,
Okay.
it's like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's kind of like what Conan did, right? Conan
Yeah,
and
dude,
Lupin ended up
come
collabing.
over, just chill us. Come on the show too.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we have an extra chair if you want to just hang out.
Yeah,
totally
just,
down.
You know.
So yeah, moving on. We will be doing the game. I need the pair of scissors over there real quick. Scissors near Utaha.
The orange one.
There's two.
Just any of them.
Double scissors.
What is this, Senjogohara?
Oh, where's the dog?
Yeah. Dog and scissors, not like this. All right, I'm gonna make this real short for you guys and
just
real
like
easy.
Marty Pepperhand.
What I'm gonna do is actually I'm gonna switch chairs with Alec here because I actually have to cut these out because I'm not done yet.
Whoa.
But actually, yeah, let's just go over the game. It's Anime Guess Who. Yeah,
Wow.
Anime Guess Who's pretty basic,
No,
pretty straight.
Alec had a hairstyle. That's one of his few hairstyle
You
moments.
want to put that on the big screen?
Yeah, there you go. So
Make it smaller. Like,
Dude,
small-
you have
short.
Karen Cujo on my same slide as me. That's a pog champ.
So yeah, pretty much I learned how to do Photoshop like literally a
Yesterday.
few days ago.
2 days ago.
Congratulations.
Yeah, so what I immediately did with that skill is learn how to make Guess Who boards. So
You guys know who or what Guess Who is, right? It's
I
like
hope
a
you guys
Guess
know
thousand-
what
Who
this
boards
is.
are a lot more tinier than that.
they are actually because
we can
hold
get
on a
away with
second.
the bigger version.
because this right here is actually just the player
Dude,
card.
it's the studio version.
This is what you want to see right here.
It's the remix.
Look at this. Look, who has time to do this?
Wow.
Wow.
Look
Suge.
Look at this chat.
Yeah, well,
Put
I'll,
it
I'll
in
reveal the
We'll
roster.
reveal
in a
it
sec.
in a bit. Just use your imagination.
So
It's
yeah, pretty much I finished
mischief
the
and
whole.
mystery. You know.
I feel like these characters are very distinct looking and will be really easy to identify.
Well, that's what you think. Until
That's
you
what
try
you
it.
think until you realize what rules I put. So they all contain old and new characters because I tried to make the roster somewhat.
Let me give a brief rundown of Guess Who for those who don't know how it works. Basically, we both got boards, or whoever's playing, we got boards full of characters. Basically, popular anime characters or famous anime characters, and we're just trying to. I guess we pick an anime character that we like, or that. Just one that you have to get the other person to guess, and the other person they guess clue. They give questions like that determine the character. Like, is their hair blue? Are they wearing glasses, etc. You ask one question at a time, and we go back and forth. So basically, the game ends when the other person kind of gets rid of the other characters by asking the questions. Because you ask questions about these details, and when the person says no, it's kind of removes them from the list. So it's kind of like Battleship in that way. But it's like identity Battleship, if that's one way to put it. So yeah, I guess me and Alec have been playing.
Thanks for the host.
Yeah, thanks. You're the hostess with the mostest Twinkies. Take it to a better night's sleep. All right,
There's
so
many wrong things there.
so me and Alec are gonna play. We're gonna do a best of 3 match. I'm gonna try to guess who Alec picked on his character list, and he's gonna guess who I picked. And I kind of did a bad job of explaining the rules, but you'll be able to figure out after.
The only clause that I have that's not written in the original Guess Who is no questions that have the word and or. So the only reason
multiple questions. Right?
Yeah, because you can't that's actually not written in the original rules. You can ask does your character have this or this or this, and then you can use that to eliminate like half the board.
Yeah. We'll just do single topic questions, I think. This work well. Whoa.
So yeah, you guys will be playing a best of 3. You guys are probably wondering what the roster is, which I will I'll have up in a second after I'm done cutting these, because I'm unprepared as hell.
Yo, let's switch seats.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch seats with Alec real quick.
Dun, 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 dun. Transition music.
Do you have your access to your little...
I mean,
Oh, yeah,
you can do it.
Yeah. You can
So yeah, let's just pull up the roster just for you guys to see. Those are the characters.
First up,
The
we
usual
got
suspects.
Astro from Astro Boy, and then after that,
We have Astro, Asuka from Neon Genesis Evangelion. We have Glasses Chitoge.
the ideal Cheeto. This is very important because first of all, it's the best variation, or as Prepara would put it.
It's the most suspicious version of Chitoge, I'll admit.
Well, you got glasses. It's for the sake of the game, just have a character with glasses there. We got Conan the Barbarian. We have Lupin 3, we just talked about that. We got Mirai from Mirai Nikki.
From Kyokai no Kanata. The wrong Mirai. And then we have the one and only Naruto.
We got Ichigo from Bleach.
I like this.
We got Pikachu from Digimon.
Yeah, there you go.
We got Doraemon from Pokemon. We have Edward from, Phoenix Wright.
Ed Boy from Ed and Eddie.
Yeah, we got Goku
Twilight
from
my favorite
Dragon
anime.
Ball Super. Yeah. We got Guts from Berserk. We got Rem, the one with the red hair. Saitama, the bald one, from that one anime about the man who punches.
Mob Psycho 100.
Yeah. We
Bald
got
Psycho 100.
Shiro from Shiro Monogatari. We got Spike from
Your line, April.
from
Is it,
Nickelodeon 1998. We got
He's in the new Mario Tennis game too.
is he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Spike's my favorite character.
Oh, wow. Is he related to Smash and Volley? We got Happy from,
From Folklore.
folklore. From Japanese folk. It's Happy from Fairy Tail. We got Kana from none other than Non Biori. We got Kenshin from Ruron Macaroni Kenshin. We got Kuroko from Kuroko Basquash. Usagi, also known as Sailor Venus.
Not like this.
Yoko from the Beatles. You already know. And 02 from Trash. From math class. From the high school anime math class.
From basic arithmetic.
Remember 02 from first grade? So that's our lineup. How where are we gonna use these cards? We're gonna.
So
pick a
yeah,
card?
right here are all the player cards right here.
Let me get you guys a close up of what our boards.
Here,
look
let me switch
Kevin
that
did
to
a great
Kanashi
job of
Cat.
putting
There you
all.
go.
Okay, we got all the characters on this great board. At the end, you can buy these props. We have an auction starting at $69.99. Very great detail. We got masterful craftsmanship by our one and only Kevin Tagupa. Check it out later.
Order now.
Alright, thank you, Gazani Butch. But yeah, I would be totally down to raffling these off.
No, dude, these aren't for sale. They're plastic.
I
We're
mean,
gonna get sued.
yeah, we're also gonna get
No,
sued.
dude, if we sell these, they'll just be memories.
Alright, so this whole pile right here has all the characters in it, so you guys go ahead and
So
take your pick at what character here. You just go and grab one.
Don't
Here,
look.
Yeah, just grab one. The only person who can't look.
Look at the one I'm getting.
I want to point out I am not familiar with Mirai, Asuka,
If you
or-
have any questions, I am willing to answer them. So
Where the hell's Guts from? Is he from Kill la Kill?
Guts from Kill la Kill.
What's his name? God. I just remember now. Yeah, you're right.
He's Mako's dog.
Yeah, you should put Mako in
The
there.
giant great
I
sword.
should have put Mako in there.
Just because I like Mako.
Yeah, I mean Mako would have been a good addition.
Mako's
I had
waifu.
to. Okay, so the way how I broke this up really was like I had to add four
You
characters,
don't need
four
animals though. I like
four-
Guts.
animals, four creatures,
Hey, you should put a midi.
10. I had 10 girls and 10 guys.
No, I'm surprised you didn't put a main abyss character.
Yeah, the
Or
only,
girls last door. But that's for later.
well, it's because like this is more of a starting
'Cause
game.
Kevin
Kind of wanted to make
set
this
it up
happen.
and not you.
yeah.
I mean, I
That
would
is
I
the
would
right
definitely
too.
put them in. It's just like I needed to.
No,
There's
it's not.
like you have to make it have enough variety.
Yeah,
where,
this is very. It's
you know,
very
you could-
balanced.
you
It's very-
can
it's
pick
good
it out that
variety.
way.
I think most people would like this list.
Okay, so yeah, since Alec is the guest, I guess Alec will ask the first question.
All right, Alec. The first question of the day.
Go
Oh
for it.
God, what do I even ask?
You're
There's no
trying
limitations. ask
to
anything.
you're trying to
This is
figure out what
anime
his is.
Yeah. Does your criminal does criminal have pink hair?
Criminal. Why does it have to be a criminal?
Because I don't want to use pronouns.
Do they have what? Brown hair?
Pink hair.
Pink hair. Do they have pink hair?
Yeah.
Your
no,
character.
they
Okay.
do not.
Easy. Guess. Yeah. We got a lot of pink hairs in this.
You good?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Is your character male?
Oh. Yeah, I should have started with that.
Yeah, you should have started.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, I don't want to go too easy.
Yeah.
Is your character male?
Yes,
Oh, okay. No.
they are male.
There goes all these great, wonderful criminal women.
Edward Elric is a dude.
Wait, hold on. You said your character isn't male, right?
I said my character's male.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Your character's male too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we both. Okay, I was like, I just put down all the
Pikachu's a
girls.
dude,
Oh.
right? Can we get a...
Pikachu is
No.
Pikachu's
ambiguous.
It's
definitely
ambiguous. It's
dude.
genderless. We're
It's
leaving
like-
all the animals are gonna be genderless, so you leave them up.
I'm on the Pikachu being a dude.
It's. Oh, you asked me the question, right? Oh no.
Yeah.
No. He asked you if
Yeah,
your
it's my
character
turn.
was male.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
so
your turn.
your turn to
All
ask.
right. So you have me. Is your character? Is your character above 12 years old?
I
Well, actually, this is a really hard one. I should have.
believe so, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
Pretty
give it.
sure.
It's a very.
Especially by the end of the show.
He
Bad
he done goofed it up. Now he can't like.
Wait, you know this.
No, I'm gonna
Are
change.
we good?
No, I'm gonna.
Yes.
I'm gonna change the question because there's like a lot of. Like for like Astro Boy, he's the first one.
Don't ask an anime character their age.
Yeah,
man.
okay, we're not
Gotta
gonna
get
use.
out of there.
This is because Kanakamui doesn't look it, but
Yeah, it's the same with Conan.
yeah.
He's
Conan's
20,
like 20 something.
20, but he turned into a kid. So this is not and Doraemon. God knows.
Okay, Pikachu is like ancient.
Yeah, he's like he has gotta be like 100. So sad. I don't know. Cancer. It's crazy. All right, let me change this question.
I mean, Yoko's 14, which
Jesus.
that's the hardest one to swallow right there.
Okay. Does your character?
Should we show them on our boards? Our little suspect cams.
Well, it's not do, but
well, I could try.
Yeah.
let me
No, it
think.
doesn't help.
Yeah. I might just move this. Suspects.
No, it's all
It
good.
doesn't matter if Tim sees it. He knows what his character is.
All right, does your character have?
More than 20 episodes.
Is your character? Well, Oh yeah. Okay. Does your character have black hair?
No.
All right.
No.
Pikachu have
No.
hair?
It's too Alex question now.
Yes, I was saying wrong. All right.
Wait, Pikachu doesn't have hair?
No,
He has fur.
Oh, but fur is hairy.
Fur is.
I mean, you would know.
God, actually, that episode question might actually be really
Well,
helpful.
Pikachu. There's the Pikachu can have hair. It's that one the male Pikachu,
Oh yeah.
or like the from the earlier series, like the manly Pikachu.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if that counts.
Is your character human?
Yes.
Hey. Bye, Pikachu. You suck. One Saitama, though. Can we really call that human? I mean,
He is human.
yeah.
I mean, he's like superhuman,
He's a
but he's still human
monster.
nonetheless.
Wait, Goku's not human. He's a fucking Saiyan. There we go.
He's
He's an alien. He's a
Oh,
legal
yeah.
immigrant.
well, technically,
yeah.
he's human shaped.
He can fuck a human.
Shaped.
Yeah. It works.
I mean,
it
basically
works
not
with
an
human.
animal.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you can put him down. Lord, why did I not? Oh, this is hard. I'm trying to say something that makes him different. Does your character? All right, is your does I feel like I was gonna be
You
careful
can
with their
show
hands.
your
They all
suspect
use their
list and
hands.
get some help or something.
Okay. Is your character wearing a lot of clothing?
Wearing clothes.
He's wearing clothes.
Thick clothing.
Thick clothing? No. Not thick clothing.
You know what? It's thick.
Alex question.
Does your character have any blue on them?
No.
No blues.
All right. It is a showdown right here.
Here we go.
Does your character, or is your character a ninja?
No.
Puts down one.
Does your character have?
You see why I picked these specific ones now? They're very.
These are all shonens. I can't rule that out.
See, so now you have to get creative.
Is your character a ninja?
No.
Damn it.
Does your character play basketball?
God damn it. Yeah.
God. Your character is Kuro.
Motherfucker. Got me. Is your
Wow.
character bald?
No.
Oh,
Okay, just keep going, keep going.
Yeah,
We'll try to figure out what his. Oh, I mean, you have one of two.
Oh, you got one of two. Okay.
His
Well,
last guess.
all that's left for on my end is Edward and Kenshin, and I could have accidentally dropped one that wasn't actually that was actually still a suspect.
No, it's one of those two.
Okay. I have nothing. I have no other clues to support my case, but let's see. Kenshin was written by a criminal, so is your guy's Kenshin?
No.
Edward.
Yeah,
Oh, it was
last
the
minute choke.
ultimate. It was the ultimate fucking
Alright.
bait and
Last
switch. You all thought it was him.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, I'll take that one.
Oh, yeah, let's see what's there.
So yeah, reset your boards. I'm gonna shuffle up the thing again. You guys are doing best of three,
Yeah, that was
so
pretty close.
this is game point for Tim.
You see, it was I snuck in a double question just to give you a hint. It's like when I asked if they were male. I also just ignored all the animals and I left them out there. Oh, okay.
Why are no happies a male?
Ooh, here we go. I mean, well, like they are, but it's like consider them to be animals. So I knew when the way you answered. It's like psychology, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you're right. Let me get rid of it. All right, you. I start this time.
Alec
Or we'll make you
lost.
start.
Alec
Yeah,
Alec
I'll
lost.
let you start.
Alec starts.
Does your character have titties?
That's
I mean, we're staying with that question. I want to tell you.
if they're flat.
Hey, flat is justice. Flat totally counts.
Yeah, but
You know what? Yeah. You're talking to me here. Every titty is a titty. Make that a quote.
Put that on a shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Alright, yeah.
You can't eliminate all dude characters off of that though.
Yeah, you can.
I mean, Goku. What do pecs count?
Nah.
I mean, this
Does that-
gets rid of the Pikachu issue, obviously, because even if Pikachu was a girl, she don't have no titties.
Alright,
Sorry, Saitama.
I mean,
does your character have an N in their name?
So,
oh.
are you allowed to do that?
It's one
I mean,
question.
it's a one question. An N in their name.
Yeah, I do have an N in my name. Gotta double check my flips because I might have casually flipped someone who didn't need flipping. Jesus!
I thought I was gonna ask a gender question again.
I need to get serious. Why did I leave Happy up?
He's got.
He's got tits for days. Does your character have an E in their name?
No.
No E? Damn it. I doesn't get rid of it. By Chitoge, by 02. Okay, I keep most of them.
Alright, does your character have an O?
No O.
Alright. We're getting creative here.
Let me double check.
I'm gonna change my strategy every game by the way, just to make it fun.
Damn it, I have to jump back to the tit question. Is your character flat?
Yeah. I mean, not like flat, not like wash. It's like tastefully. Like if she had clothes on, you'd think she was flat.
Okay. That's a tough one. This one down, right? Okay. Really? I mean, that plug suit doesn't do her any justice. I'm sorry. It's trying really hard. Okay.
Alright.
Your turn. Yeah, I'm at 4 characters. You're at 3. What am I allowed to accuse him of who his character is?
You can
on my
just
turn?
guess
Guess
at
whatever,
any
but
time.
it takes a
Anytime?
turn.
It counts. Yeah,
Oh,
it counts as a
okay,
turn.
I'll
though.
wait for my turn. I'll wait for him to do
Maybe
my
I should
question.
guess. Hella clutch.
I mean, you have one of
Hella
three.
clutch. Who is it? Who did it? Who did it?
I'll switch it to yours.
This is risky, dude.
Who did it? Who's the criminal? Look at her face and tell me who it is. I actually kind of know who it is already. I have a guess.
Alex is gonna go for the clutch.
I'm gonna go for the clutch right after this. Right after
It's
these
one of four.
messages.
It's one of
Oh,
four. And
you're
one
gonna
of
have
three.
to. Okay, you're gonna have to go for the clutch, I guess. Is it male or female?
No, you have to ask a yes or no
What?
for your question.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Is it male?
Yes.
Oh.
All right, my turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess.
Is fucking Sailor Moon who did it.
It is.
Hey,
Wow.
yeah.
Going for the clutch.
You
Yeah.
went for the clutch.
Yeah, if you guess who mine
I got
is.
No, let me. I'll switch it to you.
You know why? Because he was very iffy on if she was. Switch it for me, dude.
Oh, do you want? Yeah, you put it back in.
Your Usagi fell out.
My Usagi. Oh,
Oh.
whatever. She was
Wanna
very
pull it out?
iffy if it was flat. And I know fucking Sailor Moon's the only one who's like iffy flat. The rest are like
Definitely flat.
stupid flat.
I mean, Mirai could have been iffy.
No, but like Sailor Moon, yeah, I think.
Look at Mirai. Okay, is Mirai flat? She's incredibly flat.
Look at that bow, dude. It's like
Fucking Shiro has
can't
more
tell.
breasts than
It's
Mirai.
very clever costume design. You put that bow, so you don't.
Yeah, very good
you can't
character
tell.
design.
All right.
Let me.
Who's my?
It's your pretty similar.
Who's my thief? Slash not criminal slash.
What is it, Lupin?
Yeah. My bad. I just keep thinking they're all
They're not both
thieves.
thieves.
I keep thinking everyone's a
Omega
thief in
lol.
this game. Okay.
Alright. So okay. Alright, we're tied.
Yep.
So this one's a breaker,
This is for game point.
making it epic.
I'm actually gonna shuffle Lupin and everybody back in.
What?
That way, it makes it.
Oh.
That way, you can't use
Everyone's
process
a
of elimination on the
suspect.
first round.
Okay.
Okay, if I get any repeats.
But if you get any repeats, just hand it to me.
But they'll eliminate.
Yeah, well, true.
No, no, no,
Yeah,
keep it
just hang
simple.
on to it.
Just keep it serious.
Just
It's
keep
okay.
it, yeah.
I mean, I kind of want a different character, but you know.
Just ask
I
me.
mean, you have one.
I dare you to ask
I
me
can
if
say I
it's
have a
Lupin
different-
again. Okay, you gotta put Pikachu back in line.
Snap it from the top as well. That way it keeps them in.
Let me. There you go.
That is not mine. That is the game's design.
Fucking. There you go. All right, your turn.
Yeah. So since Tim Velocity starts, this is for game point. This is for everything. This is for
all the rules.
This is for all the coins, the latent coins.
Does your character have red on their picture?
No. Jesus.
Yeah, that's pink. Yeah, no, it's supposed to be orange. Orange and pink is not red, by the way. Just make sure.
Is your character?
Gay.
Something useful, please. Does your character have little dangly bits down there?
What?
Don't worry, Astro Boy still counts.
He
Still
doesn't have
count.
anything.
Yeah, he doesn't have anything. He doesn't count.
It doesn't count.
Yeah.
I mean, define bits.
Well, bits.
Like nuts?
Dangly. They're dangle.
They have to dangle?
Dangle bits. Yeah.
I mean, when you get on,
They're
You can
dangle
just have a
dangle.
fat ass.
That doesn't count.
it counts.
I mean, you're asking if they have.
Nuts.
Yeah, does your character have nuts?
Sure,
Balls. Little balls. Don't worry, Pikachu doesn't
I
count.
mean, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
They have balls.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry,
He-
Astro
He
Boy.
could have just.
Sorry, Chisoge. Sorry, Asuka. They don't have
What?
balls. They don't have balls.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Pikachu doesn't have balls. We've
got
studied this
Pokeballs.
thoroughly. Yeah,
the
but they're not attached. Sorry, 02. Sorry, Shiro, Sailor Moon, Yoko. Saitama has the biggest balls. Sorry, Ram. Sorry, Kana. Happy doesn't have balls. His wings.
Well, he doesn't. Yeah, she's put down.
I guess it's a cat, right?
Cats have balls.
Yes.
Balls.
They're not like on them though. It's like if you took off, if you like unpants Happy, which by the way doesn't even have pants.
Yeah, it's-
like there's nothing there.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
We'll just say they don't have balls. Okay.
Okay, they don't have balls. Yeah, same with Dorm. I'm saying like if the character's wearing pants, then why are they hiding? Are they hiding balls or are they just hiding a little girl bit?
All right. Does your character have something on their head, like a head accessory?
Has something on her head. Yes.
Dun, 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 dun. Like their head, right?
The head.
Huh. That'd be a good question to ask. That's just me. I don't know. I can't. I'm not gonna be biased here. Actually, yeah, probably it wouldn't help. It would eliminate some, but not all.
What is this weird coalition of dudes? The ultimate sports team. Look at this. Guts has balls, by the way. That's a known quantity.
This right here is a very
Yeah.
diverse.
We've seen them.
A
Pretty sure
very
we've seen them.
diverse
Yeah.
selection right there.
Does your character
Should play some like latent thinking music right now.
Will we get flagged?
Oh yeah.
Does your character have sleeves in their picture?
Let me check real quick.
Yeah.
Rolled up doesn't count.
I mean, they have sleeves.
Like long sleeves is what I meant.
I mean, they have sleeves. Long sleeves.
Long sleeves?
I
Okay.
mean, I assume.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it. I'm good.
Wow.
I feel like I messed this up a long time ago. I don't know who's our long
I
sleeve
might have made this too
caper.
diverse for myself. Oh.
Man, just eliminate them by half each time.
Yeah. Missing value here. I can't have a guess. Ooh, hold up. Is your is the character an MC?
Yes.
Dun,
That's a tough one,
You
actually.
gotta think about stuff.
dun, dun, dun. Alright.
Alright, let's see if I have an MC here, MC here, MC here, MC here. Only MCs left.
Classic.
Okay.
I mean, I have one that could eliminate half your board, but I can't.
Is it like a letter?
No, it's not.
You just
Oh.
gotta, you gotta use
It's
your mind out.
yeah.
Hair.
It's not.
It's not hair.
It only applies to one.
I mean long hair. That's what I meant. Because like Lupin doesn't have long hair. Same as Conan.
I mean, if
I
you
guess
want to
I
ask that.
it's really only two people then. We go back to colors. Is your character? It's
Lelouch v Britannia.
Naruto looks like he's wearing red in this picture. It's
No,
orange.
it's orange. Yeah.
It's orange.
I took it as orange because I asked you that question.
Yeah.
So,
Is character wearing blue?
no. Is your character Shiro?
Yeah.
Alright, you can guess me.
Let's see. I believe your character was again Genshin, because the only one I remember was up.
It's Saitama.
Ah, those fuckers! That's such a little bit of red. Little red bits.
The question that I was thinking of was,
Dude, you
Does
didn't let
your-
me ask my hair question.
does your character, what is it? Oh, is the title of the show have your character's name in it?
Oh?
Yeah, yeah.
What's up?
That's a good one.
Because you would have eliminated Naruto, Kuroko,
Yeah.
I used to remember this, yeah. Doraemon.
Conan.
Conan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty good.
That was a good one.
But yeah,
Shame.
it means Tim is a winner.
I would just play this in spare time.
Yeah, well,
Let's
you
make
want
some
me
more
to bring it
cards.
to the party? I can bring it to your
Oh,
thing.
is it a party? We're saying.
We were just hanging out.
It was hang out in games. That's what I heard.
Okay.
But yeah,
Yeah.
anime Guess Who is totally legit. Learned.
Well, if you guys want to play, stop by the show. Everyone's welcome, but
Yeah, just let us know a week in advance, and we'll make you a cool slide and figure out.
as
how
long
cool
as
you
you're
are.
interesting.
Yeah, as long as you're not Alec.
Bring your own characters.
No, I'm just kidding.
Bring
Nah.
your own C. Bring your OC.
Bring your OC.
Artist, what's up?
We'll holla at maybe Fenori for that.
I mean, honestly, I'd like to bring this back.
You want to bring
Future-
it back at the
future
end?
episode. It's a fun game.
I'll
guess
update. I could
we'll
always
bring it.
update the characters.
Yeah, like, I'll throw in some characters if you want. I mean, I don't know how you printed these.
Well, I just printed them on printer paper. I have the template again, so I could just remake it.
I mean, used.
I use Photoshop.
Oh, okay, not Photoshop. But
You just tell me the characters, and I'll just make it.
Okay.
The hardest part about making this one, in like specifically, is if we go back to the character slide. It's finding an array of characters that have unique enough features that you could eliminate some, but not all the same, where you could eliminate all. Like, the worst one that I was thinking about doing
Generic.
was
Yeah,
like just
black.
pink-haired. It would have been 50-50 split of just
Pink and
pink-haired
black hair.
pink-haired characters, pink-haired girl characters, and black-haired guy characters. It would have been just so bad. It would have been like Arima Kose, the dude from Wotakoi, like Nifuji. It would have
a pink
No,
hair.
Tomoya. Aki.
Tomoya, like just everybody.
Zero
Like,
Line April.
Yeah.
Sangatsu no Lion.
exactly. Just everybody who looks exactly the same. We
Who
lost
else?
Alec, but yeah, you know what it do. But yeah, I have a couple of announcements just for me. I don't know where Alec went, but just straight up, we're always looking for ways to make the show better. He's here. He's here in
sad
spirit.
He's convalescing.
But yeah,
Oh yeah, we need black. next
yeah,
time.
but other people, yeah, it's always up to
Who's black?
Let's
fixing
do
it
a
up.
whole game of guessing
Um,
with only black characters.
Uh,
Because they're always.
Simon.
More color, maybe.
I
Yeah.
didn't commit a crime.
There you go.
Yeah, we can
But
always
yeah, announcements just straight up. We're trying to make the show better, but the one thing that you didn't see today was KU News. The reason for that is I might be making a separate stream for KU Weekly that only talks about news, and it will probably be like on a Sunday night or a Sunday, like during brunch or something. Something very casual will be called Oyasumi Wakanashi. So usually it's going to be more at night. But yeah, so we have all that. We're sorry. We're sorry about our off timing recently. We have had a whole bunch of other stuff come up, and I was at the finals watch party, and we totally didn't get this thing together.
man, finals pretty important.
And
Continue
they
that
got
basketball
roasted.
dynasty.
they got McDestroyed. I mean,
I mean, you could see it after LeBron lost the game where he put everything into it. It's like, yeah, they're like, even if all of them play well, it's like LeBron having trouble with Durant. Or we're not gonna talk about basketball and anime.
not yet.
It
That's a good
comes.
segue. But
Ooh.
summer 2018 schedule will be out after episode 12, which we will announce whatever that is when it comes out. We will discuss the OVA, end of the season, and we might also have a special stream for the OVA where we just invite a whole bunch of people over, play a few games, and hang out. So speaking of the NBA Finals just being over, just finishing
Sports?
last night, we are doing sports. KU preview is Punches and
Whoa.
Ponies. We are doing. Our main focus is going to be Megalobox and Uma Musume.
Musume, believe it or not, you can watch it. It's safe.
It
I
is
will-
safe. It's a pretty. I
Other than the
honestly.
occasional belly shot.
Yeah, I mean,
You know,
it's not
which
too
I
bad.
enjoy.
Ooh, like
I don't know. It
that
was something. It
belly
was a
shot.
new latest fetish of the season. I'll tell you.
Pony
Oh,
girl
like that.
bellies.
Pony bellies.
Yes.
You didn't think it was gonna be a thing, but you'll have to check
I
out
knew it
next
was
time.
gonna be a thing. I've seen you brownies out there. This is like this
Bellies?
is going up multiple wheelhouses, man. We're pulling in everyone's fetish.
So yeah, straight up KU preview, Punches and Ponies. We'll be talking sports next season or next
Wow.
show. That will be Friday, June 15th at 7 p.m. Hopefully, we will let you know on Twitter or Discord or any of these three right here if there
Do
are
that.
any issues.
Follow,
yeah.
or else you will be normal, and no one wants to be normal.
So, so yeah,
What are you doing here?
we will finish it with that. We're gonna be all chilling, hanging out today, and we hope to see you next Friday.
Dun, da, da.
Or will you?
What? It's sports.
It's
mystery-
sports.
The mystery is over. Al.
Oh, my bad.
We're done.
Mystery solved.
Dun-
So you
yeah.
got-
high five.